You know what? Don't be putting that on people. You know better than that, Gamma. You know better than that.
All right, man. We are live at the Hub Radio, man. It's your boy Hub City Dre. We got Nina.
Hey. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew,
Pew,
pew.
pew, pew.
Pew.
Shots fired.
All right. What's going on, Nina B? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here still.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, well, you know, it's like, no, because it's like everything's getting shut down every other week. It's like, we back.
Yeah,
It's like, we not. And it's like, we back. And it's, no, you're not.
This is true, man. That's what the world is doing to us right now. It's everything's so. Anyway, we don't get to our introductions.
Right, yeah, let's do that.
Allie, oh Allie.
Hey.
How are you?
Man, I'm good. How are you?
I am well.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, you look chill. It's good to see you today on this hump day.
Oh, it's great to see both of you.
Yay, the old gang is together again.
I love you guys.
DJ Gamma Ray was like stepping out of here. He was like, nigga, I'm not being on this show.
Oh, he was quick
He was
with
like,
that.
nigga, hold on, let me get back in here. And,
He was just here.
Yeah, he was. Like, full blown conversation. Good to see you too, though, brother. Yeah. She is in there. She has a new hairstyle. I love it. I love it.
What'd you call it?
I love that. I love that.
She's flicking him off. You guys can't see this, but I'm giving y'all the behind the scenes. She is flicking him off right now. But she looks beautiful.
Yes, man.
You look like a queen, T, as usual.
We got our team Wakanda.
She said that we look beautiful.
You all look
She cut y'all out, though. She cut you out.
Yeah, thank you.
She said,
Oh.
all of us? Oh, okay, just us. See?
Oh, okay.
That's what happens.
All right.
You know, black women, we don't play about our hair.
When you give somebody compliments, they just be like, shoot your shit down. All right. So, guys, everyone, like you said on the timeline, is first off, happy hump day. Everybody's doing good.
Everybody's doing good.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing
Like
good.
everybody's making it through this COVID time
Woo.
best as possible.
Pray for the parents. School's not going back.
School is not going back. It's not going back.
Compton Unified's trying to go back, but
Yeah, it's not looking good.
not looking good.
No, they've canceled school at least through the all of 2020. 2020 is done. You're
This was a waste of a year, y'all.
For sure, but I mean, realistically, your kids is gonna be home the
For a while.
rest of the year.
Damn, so like, and that actually changes. Cause for some people that's cool and it works out. Like I'm sure some of the kids enjoyed that part.
I'm sure
Like,
for the
it
people who
changes.
work from home, but it's like I think about what are all the people going to work because
Right.
traffic is picked up, so I figure everybody must be going somewhere.
No, everybody's out because they think we back, and we're not. We're not back.
Well, I mean, there are still a lot of people that are considered essential that are reporting into the workforce, and usually your child is at school while you're at work. And now
Y'all better get them daycares popping. Daddy daycare, T's daycare,
Daycares are coming out
Nina's
of nowhere.
daycare. Don't bring your kids to my daycare.
Are they gonna have to run those underground though? Because aren't
Hell
daycares canceled too? Like, wouldn't that be the same?
Well,
Daycares might be considered essential. I don't know.
But even still, a daycare.
That's very borderline right there.
That's yeah. What's the difference between a school
and
being?
school and daycare. You're right.
Probably only so many kids, and your parents probably have to be essential. I mean, because everybody doesn't have people they can leave their kids with. But I
No,
mean, that's a whole
definitely.
sidebar. That's a whole sidebar.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really messing a lot of people's lives up.
Yeah, it is.
So
Well, reckless abandon, and your
Right.
president's just like,
it's been some pros and it's been some cons. To
it's
it.
been some
Like,
a lot
for
of
me
cons.
personally, I love it. It's great, but I know for Nina, she's like, hell no.
Get me out of here! No, but it's all good. Only because it's a lot of work. You have to take
Yeah.
homeschooling seriously. But one good thing I think we can all agree that's come out of this fucking coronavirus situation is these goddamn versus battles.
Right. Now, the versus battles.
That part.
The versus
Right?
battles have been lit.
They've been lit.
But this
No,
particular
this one
versus,
today, the dogs. This was to me the
the
best one.
dogs.
Hands
This was the best one. I mean, I like T-Pain's and Lil Jon's. Theirs was lit.
No, that was solid.
No. Yeah, and so was Nelly and Ludacris. I thought that one and Erykah Badu and
Oh,
Jill
yeah, it was
Scott,
so many queens
but
in that
the
chat.
Dogs, but this is the thing. Like 90s West Coast rap is like my genre. 90s rap period. So to have DMX and Snoop Dogg going back to back, that shit was lit.
That was a hell of a versus. So, and the crazy part about it was, first off, I love DMX. I always have. His first two albums to me were classics.
The dog.
Yeah, it was classic albums. But I thought going into this, I'm like, man, Snoop is going to wash
Mhm.
DMX in
Yeah.
20 tracks.
And it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
even like we're trying to
definitely.
keep score because I mean, everybody's a winner. I mean, you're a legend if you're in a versus battle, but Snoop has so many hits, and he didn't really leave the '90s like that with his songs.
Nah, he didn't have to.
He didn't have to leave the
He didn't have to.
'90s.
Nah, he came with Beautiful and
That was like 2000. That was like 99. Was it 2000?
That was-
2001?
Yeah, he
Yes.
was doing it for the 99s and the 2000s.
Nah,
Like,
bro. Beautiful
Like,
was
Drop
like,
Me Like It's Hot was even still, what, 2006?
yeah,
Okay, early 2000s.
Yeah.
But he stayed in the '90s for a second. He
Yeah.
had some hits.
I mean, he got hits. Snoop
He got
has
hits.
Right.
hits.
He took that Cat in the Hat rhyming to the top. Like,
You're not finna disrespect.
no,
Uncle
I'm
Snoop.
not disrespecting, but it's like, as Snoop, as far as being a lyricist,
Whoa.
his wordplay is very simple,
Oh, this is true.
but
Okay.
he's gone to the top with his unique flow. It's like, there's
He's-
nobody better than Snoop Dogg. He's the best. I'm never trying to diss Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
he's made it.
You
He's
know what
made
I'm
it
saying? But
iconic.
He's
He's
made
an
that
icon.
easygoing, simple flow like iconic.
Yeah, that shit had to be the best.
He
one,
killed it.
out there. And shout out to Comptomania, man. Oh boy, Showtime. man.
Showtime?
He cracks me up, bro.
Hilarious.
That smoke with what is it? Smoking with Show?
Smoking with show.
Yeah, I wanna see what that's gonna be about. I'm looking forward to that, bro. On
He's
everything.
a funny guy.
Jazzy, good to see you tapped in, man.
Is that
She's-
Gates Presents?
Gates Presents.
I love Jasmine.
Yeah, man. What else was? Oh, so one person that we won't see on the verses ever, I guess,
Easy.
is Yeezy.
I mean, we can hold out hope.
I
Right
would say
now, a
better,
versus
man.
battle with him would be hot. We need him to do a versus
Who would
battle
you
in like a
who-
week.
Who would you put him with? Who would you versus Yeezy with?
I would say Pharrell. I know people are gonna say no, but they both produced a lot of like
That's
hip hop
interesting.
and commercial.
That would be a good
That's gonna be
production
gonna
battle.
be the best. Well, yeah, production and songs. Pharrell got songs.
Pharrell's
Come
songs
on.
doesn't like it doesn't even they don't mesh because I think like he does like more NERD
Yeah, but I mean,
and pop
Snoop and DMX don't really mesh. They have two
but
different styles.
That's still hip hop.
That was the hip. Right.
Wait, so you don't think Pharrell is hip hop?
I think Pharrell is very much hip hop.
That's why it's the
I
perfect
don't think
versus
that
because they're both
NERD
producers.
is.
But he's a part of NERD. I think that they're both producers and artists. Pharrell and Kanye.
I agree
Come
with
on,
that.
Swiss. Let's do that next.
Okay.
He gonna see this podcast and he gonna be like, Nina is right. We need to set that up. We need to get Kanye on his meds,
Yeah.
and we need to set that up.
Hey man, later on in the show, we're gonna talk about how should the black community handle Kanye, like on a serious note. We're gonna joke around right now and shit, but later on in the show, I actually want to have a serious conversation. Like, how do we deal with the Kanyes of the world? Because it's not just him; it's several people that
Are saying crazy things,
are in
or
that
saying
space.
things that are true and then retracting. I mean, it's a lot going on.
Bipolar disorder is what he apparently has. It's actually extremely common, and it's very common even in black communities. It's just the fact that the way that we perceive mental health, we don't really acknowledge. I feel like other people. Mental illness like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder. We just that nigga's tripping or they crazy or blah blah blah. Like we don't acknowledge their.
It's an
mental
actual chemical
illness.
imbalance.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
But that's.
But I mean, I have to play devil's advocate, and it's not like I necessarily feel this way, but I don't necessarily not feel this way. We have to admit that he seems to have these manic depressive episodes whenever he's having an album. Now, some might say, well, maybe, it's for publicity, but it might be that he's stressed out, because he's releasing an album and it exacerbates his mental condition. I mean, we were talking about that earlier. But it just seems to be timed always around a drop. So it's like.
Well, we also can say that since his mom's passed, Kanye's has not been right.
I mean, I was about to say, do you think Kim and her family would go this far to participate in a publicity stunt as well?
Oh, hell yeah.
I think they would definitely do
Like,
that.
as soon as I was about
Him,
to say
I don't
the
know.
sentence,
You knew
it
already.
was like,
You already
okay,
knew the
like,
answer.
That
never
dude.
mind.
Yeah, you know
My
better
bad.
than that. You know better. You know better than that. You know they're gonna
So-
sign up for that.
So like, do you think, like this president thing is even like a real thing? Like Ye for president? Do you think that's a real thing?
Honestly, when I was hearing about it, I thought it was fake. But then I saw someone sent me someone's live stage, and I'm like, yo, wait, so he was serious? Like, but then he's like, okay, we can't. I know people aren't really entertaining this, so that's really all that matters.
I mean, we didn't think people were really entertaining Donald Trump, and look where we are. You guys, you guys, you guys. I'm gonna look straight to the camera when I say this.
This is true.
We need to wake the fuck up, people. We need to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is actually the president, so while everybody's thinking that it's a long shot for Kanye,
No, I don't think it's a long shot. I don't know if it's even real. I think it could be another publicity
Within
stunt.
months
Could be.
before, it's
Yeah,
not
it just-
possible.
it's- I don't even think
And
it's
the fact
possible.
that we still have the electoral college and delegates and no.
I mean, it
it's
could
not
be a
gonna-
marketing campaign for a new album,
Or it could be to split the Democratic vote.
and that's more likely what it is. Like the political part of me wants to say that this is like a
What?
old school dirty tactic, like because you have a lot of Gen Zers that are saying they're gonna vote for Kanye.
Oh, people will vote for Kanye.
I've seen it.
Kanye
You
still.
thought about voting for him?
Thought about it.
So you gonna come in with that, Gamma? That's how you come in? Wow.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. We already got Trump, right? And pretty bad. So my thinking was, okay, we get Kanye in there. Kanye is really close with like a lot of black people, or more black people have a sphere of influence over him. So I was figuring like, okay, he get in there and maybe like once he's president, then Jay-Z come back around like, nah, Kanye, let's sit down and really talk about this.
So you done wrote a whole Tyler Perry movie in your head about this whole presidential campaign.
That was my logic.
Because none of this is happening,
Bro.
Gamma.
All this
That-
shit.
I,
He lost it a long time
yeah,
ago.
I
It
think.
started sounding like a movie pitch. I was like, and then who is the protagonist? Like, come on, Gamma.
Yeah, I don't know if Kanye if this is real or not. It can't be. Like, and does he run as a Democrat or Republican? What does he run?
I think he's
as?
definitely a
'Cause
Republican, right? He said he wants to make America great again.
He's
A what?
birthday party,
He's running a birthday party, right?
right?
Did you say the?
But, all right.
Wait
All
a
right.
minute, you guys.
No.
Great.
I'm done.
Bruh.
Google it.
First of all, okay,
He's
I have
running
one
under the
question.
birthday party?
No, see, this nigga's a player.
Gamma.
He's
What did you know he was running under the birthday party when
You
were
consider
considering
voting.
voting? I need
That's a
to
great
know.
question. Because we gonna write you off. Wrong answer, Gamma. Okay. Okay, that says it all. Wait, but you guys, this is the same man that was like, whoopity scoop. Whoopity scoop poop.
oh boy,
Wait,
what?
Y'all don't remember that song, Lift Yourself? The whole song when he was like, poopity scoop poop, whoopity doop, doopity poop poop.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, I'm gonna have to educate y'all after the show.
Who
T
did
remembers that song.
Who did that?
Yeah, Kanye like stole a beat. This is the word on the streets. This is the gossip hour now, guys. Okay, so Kanye stole a beat from Drake, excuse me, that he had planned to make a big hit. Drake did, and he just got on the track and just shitted on it. It was like poopity poop poop. Like, I'm not giving you
That's-
this beat. And I'm just gonna be on it saying scoopity scoop scoop.
That's that's
It was
petty as shit.
It was petty. It was
That's
the petty
petty.
of the year. So
That is petty.
he
as
might
shit.
be a good president. If you go in and China with those kind of negotiations, you might get us back to where we need to be.
Yo, we're in a fucked up space.
We are in America.
As-
This is like the Twilight
Yeah.
Zone.
Other countries have to be laughing at us.
They're
we
like-
have to be the laughing stock
America has turned into a
of the
reality
entire
TV show.
world, yo. We have to be. How y'all have your whole conversation?
A whole sidebar.
So
If this is Thanksgiving, y'all are the sides. This is macaroni and cheese. But was
Alright,
it on
so-
Google though?
So guys,
So he's
Wait,
running under the birthday party.
he's
They
running
just
under the
confirmed
birthday
that.
party.
It's been confirmed.
But more importantly,
This is
nah.
This is a real
Gamma Ray
thing.
knew this
He stunned my
and
man.
still,
when he was considering his presidential vote.
I don't see how you do not consider Kanye. I don't see how you don't consider him.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
No, I don't see how you don't consider him. I don't see how you don't consider him because we're what we have now. I mean,
So it's just like, let's see how bad it can get.
So
Let's just
say
Let's just put the gremlins
No,
underneath the water.
what I-
first.
what I- what-
Let's just get crazy.
what I'm
Right.
what I'm saying is
Turn up.
the way shit's going, people aren't looking for somebody with experience and leadership to really do this shit. Otherwise, we wouldn't have Donald Trump in place anyway. Can we agree to that?
I don't know what people were thinking.
We like the only way we get Donald Trump in place in the highest seat in pretty much the world, and with no experience, no background, no nothing, we let that happen. So you're telling me
So,
there's no chance for Kanye to win? I can't. I don't believe
But
it.
I'm gonna say because America likes to gamble with their elected politicians, and I'll give you two other examples. Ronald Reagan. We all remember he was a popular actor in the '60s, and then America made him president.
No, we
with
don't
no
all
political
remember that.
tie-
I don't go that far
Oh
back.
well, I don't
Okay.
either. But I actually have an uncle named Ronald Reagan Grays. He was named after Ronald Reagan, the actor. Shout out to my grandma, who then went on to become the president. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember, he was the governor. He was the whole ass governor, the Terminator. Like sometimes
The
we
Governator.
gamble. The governor. That was it. We be gambling in America because it's
So-
like
You right.
we just gonna just say.
So
like,
don't tell
we're
me
crazy.
Kanye. And then Kanye sells raggedy clothes for a lot of money
Ooh.
to a lot of people. As a matter of fact, he
So
just
how much
he
those
just became a
price?
billionaire this year, in a crisis, was selling raggedy clothes
And
to a
bleached
lot of
t-shirts.
rich people. So do you don't think he can fucking get some votes? I think he can get some votes. I think he can get some votes.
He gonna split the vote like you said, but we gotta go to a commercial, y'all.
We're going to a break right now.
Yeah.
Before we go to a break though, because I want to sponsor this break. I want to sponsor this break because we had got some
I
drinks
think there's some gifts in the house. Let me go ahead and get
from
prepared for this.
from Bitches Brew, man.
Ow!
So I got y'all some
We
drinks,
love them.
man. That's a margarita.
Thank you. That's mine. Oh wait, you want it?
Section.
Okay, fine.
Okay, and then we got a Hub City tea, which is an iced tea,
Oh, Hub City Tea. I like that.
and that's what I got, right? So,
All right, we're drinking twins.
Yeah.
Cheers,
yeah,
Drink.
Bitches Brew
We love
came
that. We
through
love
with these
this.
drinks, right?
Thank you.
And they
Oh.
deliver.
Just had these.
Yeah, I heard
we
about these.
did.
Yeah, this is why Nina's jealous of this right now.
There y'all go right there.
This is amazing.
Thank you for the
So
shot.
we have to be able to knock these down and tell everybody what they taste like. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you can follow them immediately
On Instagram, right?
on Instagram right now. Yes, they got all type of different flavors. I had the strawberry lemonade Hennessy. This is
I've
my
had
second
that
one I'm
one.
having. You guys couldn't wait till we even got off camera. That's great.
Oh,
We have no class in this motherfucker.
I thought that
So,
we were
classless.
You said we were telling them
We
how
gotta
they
take a
taste
break
it.
first.
Okay.
No,
fine.
no, I'm just
After
messing
the
with
break.
you.
We're gonna let y'all know after the break.
Allie got the whole shit open though, right now. Like
Shout
the
out
whole
to
shit.
Bitches Brew.
She damn near didn't need the straw.
We love these.
Yeah, but on everything. So we're gonna take this break real quick. Shout out to Bitches Brew. We own this thing for the next. We own this. Take us out, T. Full of love, and they gleam with pride. Black and brown are natural allies, living amongst each other, sharing both community and culture. With one land, with one love, one pride, and for some, one family. With strong values, strong character, work ethic, and great leadership. I mean, what is there not to love? From black love to brown pride, we watch each other's struggles as we share similar scars from common obstacles. We stand in solidarity, united behind the goal of creating a better quality of life within our shared community. Compton. Hub City Love, Hub City Pride. The Hub Radio.
Hey, it's your girl Coco,
And it's your boy Kale.
and we have a special announcement for you guys.
Let them know.
All right, welcome to Coco and KO's Local Taste.
We're here to let y'all know where to go for the best local eateries in the Southern California area and have fun at the same time.
That's right, y'all. We have teamed up to bring y'all the best of the best locals. Okay, so follow us on this journey as we tell y'all who to taste and who to waste.
Whenever you're ready. Don't start shit.
Siren. 45, 47.
45, 47.
45, 47.
45, 47.
Do-do-do-do-do.
45, 47.
Do-do-do-do-do.
45, 47.
Why should I care about the 2020 census?
Every 10 years, the census counts everyone living in the U.S.
Count everyone living with you.
Even kids.
Our numbers help shape funding and services.
For all these things.
That's a lot of stuff.
Your responses are safe and secure.
No matter who you are or where you're from.
We have reasons to care.
Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov.
Hey, I'm that nigga. Pull up, you can be my bad splitter. Know the streets say I'm a bad nigga. Cause I'm a savage, not if I sag with you. Ay, crack that code, maybe I can pass with you. Get on your toes, probably blow it back with you, yeah. We got the streets on lock, forever from the bottom, but we still on top.
Hey world, it's Coco and I'm the owner of Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes. Before I started my business back in 2013, I would bake for fun for family and friends. I enjoy baking so much, I decided to turn it into a business. And here we are, 6 years later and still in the game. But don't let the name fool you. Not only do I make delicious cupcakes, I also offer custom cakes, cookies, and chocolate dip treats. Oh, and I can't forget about my beautiful cupcake truck. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and sign up for our email list on my website to keep up with all things lip smacking.
We are back, Hub Radio, live, Hub City Dre, Nina B. Childs.
Nina B. Childs. Shout out
Dear
to
Allie.
Jasmine. She gave me that name.
How y'all feeling about these drinks?
They're delicious.
I mean, I have to take it easy with this. I
God
said, you
damn,
know,
Allie. No, look at Allie's.
She's like, catch this smoke.
Shit. Allie shit good. Allie shit good.
This is a Long Island.
No, it is. We gotta take our time.
Ooh, oh no.
Gotta take your time.
We gotta put this up for later.
And they got sisters on this Long Island, so this is like a,
So,
this is a Hub City Island.
This is a
Just let
Caribbean
y'all know
island.
These drinks are not weak. They're not like light-handed on the
No.
alcohol whatsoever.
No, they're $10 a bag, and they worth every bit of $10 a bag.
Every dollar.
For real,
bit.
for real. This might do it for tonight.
That's it.
So, all right, guys. Politics, real quick, man. There's elections coming up. I know we joked about Kanye for president, but we're gonna move past that because you guys know it's more about your local elections that we need to be making. You know, bring more light to.
Absolutely.
Shining more light to.
And
so
we've got some big local elections coming up.
very big ones. So November is a lot of people coming up, man. T's gonna bring up the whole ballot. Well, not the whole ballot, but we're gonna go through a couple of the.
The most important ones, I say.
Let's
They're all important.
Let's go through it, man. And y'all need to know this shit, man. Y'all need to be voting come November.
Please,
And
guys.
you can't just vote on the presidency. It's just all this other stuff that actually matters, guys. These are the people that will decide tomorrow what's gonna affect you the next day.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
that's why it's important. So
who's running? We got what's up? The
First,
Senate.
we have
can you
the
pull it up for us?
We have the sample ballot.
The whole sample ballot, just.
It starts off with the measures for California.
Measures are important too, though.
Oh, they are extremely
Yeah, you guys make
important.
sure that you do your research on this. You can also go online and research these measures and what they're all about, so you can go in there and be an informed voter. Because it's not enough to just vote. You can't just go in there and be like any, mini, money, mo. It's good to
Right.
go in there and have some
'Cause
knowledge of what's going on.
The measures are always about taxes and things like that affect your pockets. So those are the ones to definitely pay attention to.
Absolutely.
So, and they make it really easy to give you the information. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm burping.
Mitch's Brew. Shout out to Mitch's Brew one more again.
There's a assembly race coming up. There's a Senate race coming up. The DA race. Congress.
Ooh, the DA race. It's a big one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. So let's check out where we at. Let's go to the sample ballot. Okay, maybe not.
All right, but right off the rip, we can talk about the DA race because that's an important one.
Oh, we got Jackie Lacey running.
Well, and there's a lot of
So-
controversy surrounding Jackie Lacey. I want to step out and speak on this. I had one mind about it, but after being on a couple of Zoom meetings with her via Jasmine Gates and New Black History Makers, I've kind of like seen the perspective that she has made some strides in her office as far as like her being the first DA to ever actually take a police officer to court. A lot of people don't know that, and also some of the numbers in regards to how many people have been killed by the LAPD while she's been in office have been inflated. Like, people were saying, oh, it was 600, oh, it was 900, and the real numbers are 300, which isn't great.
Right.
300 people in, 7, 8 years, that's not great, but it's not 600, it's not 900. So we really need to look into who our choices are for DA. I mean, this isn't an endorsement for or against her. It's just that we need to do our research and see what people's, background is as far as the cases that they've tried prior to running for this office.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's why, as of today, I don't know who I'm voting for because I didn't know, like you said, the staff that you just presented about Jackie Lacey, as well as I've been hearing, some not so great things about Gaston as well. So definitely don't just believe the hype and vote just anti whoever is already running because they may be even worse.
Right. It's like, I look at it like, I'm glad that she's actually taken a chance to sit down with community members, talk to them, get their questions, answer tough questions, and give her opinion on things like qualified immunity for police officers and things like that. So, I mean, this is an important race, you guys. There's a lot of judges running right now. Judges are important. They're the ones that throw your black asses and Mexican asses in jail. So we want to, if you can vote, you want to look into that.
Yeah, there's for the doc, they make it real easy. So even if your information hasn't come, your ballot just I haven't gotten anything in the mail, but you can go on to Google and put where is my sample ballot, and Ballotpedia comes up, you enter in your address, and it tells you all your information, and you can click on different stuff, and it'll take you to their bio. It doesn't take much to do some research, but I am going to definitely, do my own research and present it as well.
You should do that with the LEX experiment. That'd be a dope show before November. See, we got all kind of things cooking up here.
So I'll do the
Absolutely. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Yeah, please.
I'm all of that.
Right. And then there's also a supervisor race coming up. We got Herb Weston out here in that race. Holly Mitchell's in that race. You guys. Assembly man or woman is up for grabs in the 64th Assembly. We're in the 64th district. Anthony Perry, a name that we all know in Compton. Anthony Perry for Senate. Hey, I'm not mad at that. Shout out to Anthony Perry and his family. Say that on the mic. He said he's gonna follow our recommendations and do his due diligence. I don't think so though. He said he would vote for Kanye. So Gamma, you're suspect. I mean, I would love to see another black man as president, but Kanye. I mean, Drake. I don't know. Not right now. 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 She said not ever. No. president. He couldn't even pass an army psyche valve. So, I mean, you know, because to be honest, that first 100 days will kill you. That first 100 days turned Obama's hair from charcoal black to charcoal gray. That first 100 days will take you out. So you got to be stable in the heart, body, and mind for that first 100.
He's not in the race.
And who wants to be the president of America anyway? America has turned into a reality show. And it's a fucking mess over here, guys. This is our reality.
I mean, this is our country, though. Like, we did. At the end of the day, they brought us here.
In the hands of a reality host. This is our country in the hands of a reality host.
So we need to take it back.
Right, and give it to Biden, who's also problematic as fuck. Like, and I think that Americans are just tired of having to come down to like the lesser of the two evils. It's like the Democrats had the Democrats had an Asian, a white gay man, like 3 women.
More than 3 women.
Cory Booker, Kamala Harris.
Yes.
And they still ended up with the old white guy as the contender. It's the same script over and over again. America, you had a chance to do something else.
They literally had every.
And now you're left with Kanye. You had a choice.
Every variation.
That is a good point.
It's a great point.
And you still ended up.
He's so
with
shocked.
The old
I hate you,
white
Drake.
man.
We still ended up with the old white man who told you wasn't black if you don't vote for him. And he's right.
He's not right.
He is right, because blacks are Democrats, and all the blacks are going to vote for him.
That's black. See, why are blacks Democrats?
I don't know, because we holding on to that dream.
Because
No,
we
I
have
just
not
wanna,
had
like-
another option. That's why.
We need our own party.
Neither one of these parties give a fuck about us.
They don't.
Neither one of the parties are doing anything for us.
We need our own party for people of color.
Wow.
Cheers to that.
Not the birthday party, though, Kanye. Not the
Right.
birthday party. Not the birthday
Yeah.
party. But our own party.
So, yeah.
But prayers up for Kanye West, though. I hope he gets better, because I would love to see him in the verses. That'd be dope.
We had an issue pull up the ballot, so we'll make sure that we prepared pull up the ballot.
Oh, we can put it on our site, can't we?
Absolutely.
There you go. We'll put a link up to the ballot on the site for those of you who want to get informed. And what else we got?
We're gonna take this break real quick. When we come back, we're gonna talk about to Black America specifically. I want to know how should we handle Kanye?
Opinions are welcome
Aside
in the
from
comments.
all jokes,
Right.
aside from all the BS, and yes, we'll go live. I'm sorry, I know I missed a couple people that want to go live, so we're gonna go live too.
Are we going to bring some people in?
Yeah, if they want to go live.
Hey, that's
we'll go live.
exciting.
So a couple people had waved in to try to get live, and I missed it. So yes, we will be going live.
If you're still there, we're going live.
Yeah, for
Stay
sure.
tuned.
So yeah, we'll be right back with that. T, you can give us a little break real quick. Bitches brew.
You get down to the bottom of your...
Our people are full of love, and they gleam with pride. Black and brown are natural allies, living amongst each other, sharing both community and culture. With one land, one love, one pride. For some, one family. With strong values, strong character, work ethic, and great leadership. What is there not to love? From black love to brown pride, we watch each other's struggles as we share similar scars from common obstacles. We stand in solidarity, united behind the goal of creating a better quality of life within our shared community. Love City love, Love City pride.
Hey, it's your girl Coco,
And it's your boy KO.
and we have a special announcement for you guys.
Let them know.
All right, welcome to Coco and KO's Local Taste.
We're here to let y'all know where to go for the best local eateries in the have fun at the same time.
That's right, y'all. We have teamed up to bring y'all the best of the best locals. Okay? So follow us on this journey as we tell y'all who to taste and who to waste.
Whenever you ready. Don't start shit.
Forty-five, 47.
45, 47.
45, 47.
45, 47. 45, 47. 45, 47.
Hub Radio, Host City Dre, Nina B, Dear Allie. Is it Dear Allie, Allie X? Allie X? Allie X.
Either one.
Okay. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Black America, I want to talk to you about how should we handle Kanye. And we're going to start off with Kanye, but we're going to just, in general, speak about some of our people that act out and how we should treat them. I don't think we should treat them any different than, I don't think we should treat anyone any different.
We can't cancel none of our people. We don't have time
I'm
for
not saying that we canceling anyone.
No, I know. You're not saying that. I'm saying
I'm
that.
asking, I'm talking to Black America. I want to know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. No, I'm
You
just
were
saying we can't afford to cancel any of our people. And I mean, Black America's gonna do what it do. You know, we're gonna make jokes, we're gonna make memes, we're gonna laugh, but we're also gonna cry and we're also gonna pray. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't feel like he should be canceled. I feel like as far as what we can do as Black America, I can only speak from a wife's perspective. And I just feel like when you're dealing with people who are bipolar, especially if it's a spouse, when they're in a good state of mind, you have to get them to give you conservatorship, you know, so that you can make decisions if they do go manic and you have the authority to put them on a hold, which it doesn't sound like his wife has. You know what I'm saying? If she had that authority, she could have put him on a hold. He said she tried to, but she couldn't.
So, first off, we're already assuming that he's bipolar.
I mean,
And I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that
if he says it, I'm going to believe him.
But hasn't he been in, he's spoken out about his disorder before, right?
And it's possible that he could be.
Exactly. So he said that he has bipolar disorder and he doesn't, and he has not given, even in his sane state of mind, his wife power to make decision for him.
Which makes you question that family.
Well.
But if we do that, we're wrong. You know? So, I mean, because, I'm not blaming. Nobody can blame his wife or blame her family. I can say that certain things, it's called triggers. We all have them. Certain environments and certain people can trigger you, but that he doesn't trust you enough to give you power of attorney or conservatorship in the event that he does go AWOL. You need to. It's not good.
But but Dre, you were saying you think that you should treat people with bipolar disorder the same, like no different than anyone else.
What I'm saying is, we shouldn't handle Kanye any different than we handle Tyrone, or Justin, or Jacob, or Kathy, or whoever, Brenda, whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
everyday people are not getting handled at all that have mental health issues in the Black community. So we don't want to say that.
But this is tough.
There's all kind of stigmas surrounding that in our community. We do. Yeah, right. There's too many stigmas associated with
why
it.
we don't go to the doctor because they gonna tell me something wrong.
I just want to die. I don't want to know. I just want to drop dead. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I'm like Mario. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Because every time I go, they tell me something's wrong. Well, nigga.
You've been living fucked up.
Right.
But no, I think that, like, I think this is like a cry for attention, cry for help from Kanye.
Or a cry for album sales.
Both. All three.
Because you're going to want to listen to what's going on. So again, maybe this is not an outbreak.
Maybe it's genius, and they have us all talking about Kanye today.
I mean, when you think about the family that he married into, they do anything for clout,
So
including
this
smell
all
each
might-
other's vaginas.
Yeah,
They've done that on an episode. Yeah. The three Kardashian sisters, Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney, all went into a bathroom, wiped themselves, and then passed the tissues around to smell to see who had the best smelling vagina. On camera, on air.
No.
Yes. That's I don't even watch that show.
That's why
But I was at my mom's house, and my niece happened to be watching it. My 16-year-old niece, and I'm like, wow. So this is the family that he's surrounded with. So
the thing, the bigger question is, who won? Who had the better?
They said it was Kim. Of course. It was Kim, of course.
Yeah, okay.
It was Kim.
Wow.
I'm asking for a friend.
That's what they said. Hey, you can Google that shit. It's real. So, I mean, when you've married into this kind of toxic environment, and you have mental issues, it could trigger you. We're not blaming her or her family. It's just triggers. And based on his tweets, some of them that we have, this man was triggered. Talking about divorces, talking about his kids will never be in Playboy.
Do we have his tweets? Do we send his tweets?
I send his tweets.
Okay. See, can you pull up some of his tweets?
And be careful with y'all tweets. As soon as you put it out there, somebody somewhere is screenshotting it. Even if you think you're a nobody from Arkansas, somebody got that screenshot.
I didn't see him myself. I was like, yo, he's going in.
He went in on his mother-in-law. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she kind of deserves it, though.
He claimed white supremacy, which was kind of hilarious.
He called his wife a racist.
Wife, bro. You're a black man, but you married her.
I think a lot of black people who've married outside their race may have find themselves in those situations.
Do you think he's really in a sunken place?
He said everybody. He said it was about him.
But
he said everybody knows that movie is about me.
I think metaphorically he is. If he has mental issues and he's spiraling, he is in a sunken place.
And they've taken, and if they're like manipulative and they're able, look how what they've created out of a porno. You know what I'm saying?
The whole empire.
You don't think that they could grab hold of a man's mind?
What they did to Lamar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lamar.
Lamar almost lost it all after he fought to get it all back.
Every man that has been in their life, they've all gone crazy.
Or died.
At least Kanye's a billionaire.
But they make them. They're rich.
But but I'm thinking, a lot of these tweets, even if you look through the bipolarness, you gotta always read between the lines. Like I don't know who said that in the rap. I ain't a literate nigga. I know how to read between lines. I think that's 50 Cent. Shout out to 50. Mm-hmm. When you say in a tweet, "Oh, my wife tried to come to Wyoming to hospitalize me," why isn't she already with you? Why are you living in two different places? You're trying to get out of this toxic Calabasas environment because he wants to be in Wyoming away from all this toxic bullshit. And she don't want to go. She doesn't want to be there. She wants to be in LA and Calabasas, being famous. So shout out to them.
He wants to go to Wyoming, period. I don't think that's a fair.
Well, he has beautiful land there. He has horses.
I think that's
I'd be there.
Fair.
I'd be there with my husband.
You don't have to be there forever. It's not a permanent move. It's just temporary, Sometimes you just want to get away from.
Well, if I see that you're spiraling, I'm definitely coming. It may not be with doctors, but I'm coming, period.
It don't sound like he want her there.
And maybe not. Who knows what the fuck is really real?
Well, Dave Chappelle showed up.
I'm kind of over it now.
He said
all this shit could be a hoax. It could all be a hoax.
Well, Dave Chappelle showed up, and that was real.
Dave Chappelle showed up to where?
To meet up with to the ranch.
Oh, everybody's talking shit about Kanye. Dave got on the plane and flew and was like, "You good, my nigga?" Kanye was like, "Make a joke." It was awkward. Did you see that video? Dave Chappelle's on the video. It was very awkward. He couldn't even make a joke. He's like, I mean, you just said Harriet Tubman didn't free any slaves, my nigga. I don't know what you want me to say. Black people are concerned, my guy. So I'm just here to make sure your ass is all right, nigga. Sincerely, Dave. And he's smoking a cigarette the whole time, like, I ain't got no jokes for you.
I love it.
Yeah, he might actually be in trouble, y'all.
Yeah.
Hell, Dave Chappelle did a whole comedy skit, a whole comedy show without one joke.
Man.
So I can see him not having any jokes for Kanye.
Dave is like, it's a lot of serious shit going on.
Serious shit happening right now. That's the only reason why I'm here in front of you, yay.
Yeah. He showed up on a plane. There was a bunch of black niggas with suits thrown from the 90s that were older gentlemen that were surrounding him. So
I hope they really get through to Kanye, man. It is pretty serious. Like,
if it's real. You just said it. You just said it.
If it's real. If it's real. And I think so. I think it has some reality to it.
Okay, so then I think the better question is how should the black community handle mental health, period? Because right now we don't handle it at all.
Well, we got to stop stigmatizing it.
As a motherfucker's crazy.
I mean, yeah, or just like ignoring it. You know, if you have relatives just being forthright as somebody who struggled with that. People have struggled with mental illness issues. If you have people in your family that have these struggles, don't trivialize it. Don't make a joke of it. These people need to be on medication. They need to be taking their medication. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a real thing. It's a chemical imbalance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And people ignore it and act like they don't believe that, Uncle so-and-so or Auntie so-and-so is affected by it or really dealing with a mental health illness. But, yeah, really go get tested. And then really follow up with, with what's going on in your health.
But that's easy to say. Most people probably don't acknowledge mental health or someone else having a mental health disorder because it's like, how do you without, because we ourselves, are we acknowledging our issue? You know what I'm saying? So
okay,
it's
so
like
I
acknowledge mine.
So like if you're Kanye's aunt right now, cousin,
right,
sister. What are you doing with Kanye right now? What's the next move? So they flew out and said, "Hey, what's going on there?" But what's your move? That's your cousin. That's your brother.
And I would obviously, based on what I'm told, I would have to offer up some type of solution or some type of assistance. And it doesn't have to be medication or, just depending on the situation, because I don't know what his issue is in what's being said in that, one-on-one conversation. But I'm definitely going to have to push some serious help.
Well, if I'm in the house right off the bat, brass tactics, I'm hiding all the knives, guns, and things that you can use to hurt yourself. Yeah, I'm going to take it all the way down to the bottom, like on some real shit.
So you think Kanye is at that level?
I was listening to his album. I love being bipolar. It's awesome. Or that album, and he talks about how he's thought about killing himself and how he loves himself way more than he loves the person he's talking about. He thought about killing, and it's like suicide is real. All these things are real. When people are spiraling in these manic depressive and bipolar states, they can hurt themselves. I know people who have had bipolar disorder who have killed themselves. So I'm getting down to brass tactics. Whoever's in that house, if you're in that house, I'm hiding guns, knives, and things, ropes, things that he can use to hurt himself right off the bat. And then from there, going from there. Doing the best that you can to make sure that they're not a danger to themselves or others. That's how real this shit can get.
Well, what if you're the family member that's been there day one, day in and day out with him, trying to help him. He's not receptive to the help, and you're now burnt out, drained. What do you do?
I feel like that's the people around the peers, because there are people
it's a village mentality.
Exactly, it's a village. So if for example, I may not be able to get through to someone, but there's someone that they listen to, that they can get through to that person. But the thing is, we're not having those conversations and we're not wanting to acknowledge it. So I think like you said, more having some of that responsibility, because there are a lot of people that just brush it off like, oh, that's him and that's his problem. But when that person dies or kills themselves, it's like, oh dang, I could have maybe should have said something.
I think that, and I'm not sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be, and I'm not as knowledgeable about this. How many resources is it in our communities for people with those type of conditions, and how?
That's a great point.
How readily available are those places that are there to bring in new clients and new people, and I also think that first we need to have more resources if we don't have enough. Second thing is we need to normalize going to use those resources as well. Like we can't make it like, oh yeah, did you see so and so coming out of Augusta Hawkins?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, something wrong with dude, man. I told you something wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? We start to make it a gossip thing.
And let's make this clear, people. Yeah. There's something wrong with all of us. I am a true believer in crazy is a spectrum.
Absolutely.
It's a spectrum, just like autism, just like other conditions. So just because you're not as high up on the spectrum as a Kanye, or the local street corner bum, you know what I'm saying, that talks to herself and throws the shit around. That doesn't mean that you don't have your own ways too. You know what I'm saying? That puts you on that crazy spectrum. So it just calls for empathy.
This is psychosis. So, and I feel like that, and it's all it's mental. So, and it's mental health. We all have mental health that needs to be managed. That's not an option.
Pew,
so
pew,
it's
pew.
like it's just everyone's mental
Speak,
health
black woman.
is in a different state. So that's that on that.
That's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. And we can leave it there. We can leave it there.
But I'm cut with it. Shit.
But that was honestly, that's a great point because I'm sitting here saying, oh well, you need people need to step up and start speaking out and encouraging people in that they see or have access to get the help that they need. But it's like, okay, how many resources do they have to give that person? But there are resources though. But so let's step one.
We got to be our
let's
resources.
Acknowledge that that their mental health. Everyone has mental health issues and has mental health that needs to be managed. And some of us are not managing that mental health very well. And if you have someone or there's someone in your life that you have access to that you know that their mental health may not be on, a great balanced, very balanced on the spectrum, then yes, you do need to speak out because at the end of the day, there are resources. And they're not as great, but it's just the fact of normalizing people getting help. We have to start there first.
Yeah, yep. and I agree. That was my point here. Just kind of like normalizing it. Mm-hmm. I think black people are so critical of black people.
It's very true.
We're just very critical of ourselves. So everything is so judged, and you like reluctant to get help just because you don't want people to know that you are lacking in that area because you don't want to be judged. So it's like we put a lot of limitations on ourselves.
Unnecessarily.
And we shouldn't really, right?
And the funny thing is, the first time I ever heard that statement that blacks are really hard on each other, it was a white woman who said it to me.
Wow.
I was at Fox, and we were doing the debates, the forum, and
you blacks are so hard on me.
Myself and Tyree, we were talking about, like, it was either Kamala Harris or Cory Booker. We were saying something that they said, and she just said, she looked over, she's like, you blacks are really hard on each other. And
right, because they're not hard enough on each other.
When she said it, I was just so taken aback, but I'm like, she's right.
I would have been stuck at you blacks, but shout out to her for making that point. Shout out to Fox News, fuck y'all. But not like that, but like that, But I did want to say too, going back to what you said and what you said about us being hard on each other. With everything that we go through in this country as black people at the hands of people who are trying to oppress us, this is a great time to start a different dialogue on, being able to handle each other with more care. That's why I said I'm a little reluctant to cancel Kanye. I might share a meme or two and have a joke or two.
Kanye.
But I'm reluctant to cancel Nick Cannon. I'm not, I'm not doing it at all. I'm just saying. For some people who are like,
on the table.
Well, it is for some people. Some people have canceled Kanye.
He's not canceled.
Everybody wants to cancel somebody.
Right, and we need to. It's like Michelle Chambers said, counseling over canceling.
I'm with canceling.
Let's cancel. Let's cancel canceling.
Cancel your blackness.
Exactly.
I don't care who you
There's still one of us. Period. And Nick Cannon, we could talk about that because in my eyes, there's no reason to cancel him whatsoever. Yeah, he apologized, but that's what he wanted to get his coin back. He already did what he was supposed to do. He said what he said. We all know he meant that shit. We all know he said it with his chest. He believes it. He said it on air. He knew the blowback that he was going to get from it, and he was like, "Okay, I'll give y'all your little punk ass apology.
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Check back so we can make sure, so we can keep moving on." My people got the message.
Yeah, but I'm gonna piggyback on that though. Don't come to this motherfucker looking for an apology, because he apologized and he still didn't get his check. So I'm saying that shit with my whole chest. I'm not apologizing. Me personally.
just because he didn't get it back today doesn't mean something won't happen.
It's on
But I
the
mean,
record,
but
and
if
that's all he needed.
hold up,
Yeah,
but if us as black people fuck with each other,
I'm not saying he
we
shouldn't
wouldn't
get
need
it.
to apologize to anybody.
You're right. That is correct.
Except for us.
Right
You
about
are
that.
correct.
So I'm putting that in your pipe, and you can smoke
That
it.
is absolutely correct. You cannot be mad at Nick Cannon whatsoever about apologizing to get his check back because he does not have the black community to fall back on. Because we do not unify yet. Yes, we're not.
We
there.
were. It
already
seems
ready
like
to cancel him.
Right, we're like,
But
yeah,
some of us,
Like, what the
some
fuck?
of us.
How we get
How about
there?
we like, oh, let's band together and get some shit started so you don't need them. Fuck them.
That's what we should be on.
That energy.
That's what we should
Where
be on. That's
that?
the energy.
Yeah, we need to. I like the energy that Nina gave. So like coming out the gate, she was like, "We're not canceling Kanye."
Yeah, we're not.
So it's like, we need to keep that at the forefront of all these conversations. So we're not canceling Nick. We're not canceling Kanye. We're not canceling anyway.
We're not canceling nobody black.
Listen,
as a matter of fact, we rooting for everybody black.
we won't. We can't even cancel R. Kelly. We want to, but we can't. We want to.
Hold on. Hold up. Y'all, we don't have enough time in this episode.
That's it?
We're wrapping up on that note. This nigga Dre done fucked up. He's fucked up, guys. Bye-bye.
But we can't cancel him, though. We out of here.
He's
anyway,
absolutely canceled.
Whoa, that was one
He-
note to go out on.